father was a musician, or is, I shouldn't say was, he is a musician, and my mother is a jazz dancer. When I was born on tour with Bubbling Brown Sugar, which is who my dad and my mom both toured with, and I got to sit behind the drum kit for the first time. At 2 years old, I decided that I wanted to be a drummer, started playing, and then 5-1, I've been professional at playing. I had my first paying gig when I was 5 years old, so.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lifelong journey for me. Absolutely. It's, you know, we've gone, I can literally say we've had it 3 times, you know, the rise, you know, and I'm not even going to say a fall, because it wasn't really a fall, but I'd say a rise, and then it leveled out, and then we took 3 years off, you know, and came back and reformed the group, we revamped it. We got, you know, this is our second bass player we've had, you know, since the rebirth of Yellowcard, you know, so there's been some rebuilding, but I feel this is the best lineup we've ever had as a unit. Like, we're really tight, you know, together, and like as friends and as a band, you know, which I feel is, you know, very important. You know, it's one thing to be a band and be tight on stage and be able to come together as one on stage, but it's another thing to be able to step off of stage and still have that bond. It gives you another level of playingship when you get on stage, which is really cool. We've gathered that, and we've been blessed with having another opportunity to be out and playing shows, and not only playing shows, but having the shows doing as well as they are. You know, I mean, we're over here in Europe right now, and, you know, I'd say the majority of our tour has been sold out, and it's been really cool, a great response from people. The energy is great, you know, which is cool. People are still singing to the old songs just as much as they're singing to the new songs, and it's really great. Oh, there's such different things. I like them both. I like festivals because it gives you an opportunity to play for new fans that probably wouldn't go to your show if you were just playing a show. So it gives you an opportunity to open up to them, which is really cool. And it also gives you a chance to play with bands that you normally wouldn't play with, you know, on a tour. The best thing that I've experienced with Yellowcard playing festivals over here is we got the opportunity to play shows with Korn, which I've been a Korn fan since I was little. So that was really cool to be able to not only sit back and watch them from the stage, but actually get to talk to them, and you know, and other bands too, like Bush. We did some things with them, you know, Lagwagon, No Effects, Offspring. Like, we've done some pretty crazy festivals, like with Skindred and stuff like that, and it's just really cool because, you know, it's the band community, no matter how different the music is, it's unity, you know. Everyone is supportive, and, you know, and really comes together at the end of the day, no matter what it is. It could be heavy metal to jazz to punk rock to, you know, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because we're all doing the same thing. We're all here for the same reasons. We're all, you know, trying to get fans. We're all trying to get people to hear our music that we write, you know, from the heart at that. So it's very important. And then playing normal shows is really cool too, because those are your fans, you know, so you get it's a different level of energy, because I feel like those kids have been waiting forever to hear your music, so when they finally hear it, they put 150% into it, and they're all there to hear you. So they sing, they know the words, they're energetic, they know the parts, and I think that's really cool too. So it's a big toss-up. They're so different, you know what I mean? I'd say they're about equal at the end of the day. Yes, I listen to my iPhone, which is my iPod. I have certain songs that I listen to, kind of get me pumped up, and, you know, in mode of playing the show. I listen to Korn a lot, Pantera, and a band that I've been playing with lately called Betrayal, who I listen to a lot too. So I listen to a lot of things. My musical background goes from jazz, fusion, funk, punk rock, metal, classical even. So it depends on my mood, you know, but music is definitely a part of it. And then I spend about a half an hour stretching, and I have my workout routine that I do before we play. And then I'm ready. I you know, practice my rudiments, stretch my wrist out, and then I just go out there and do my thing. On a day off, I like to explore if I can. We all do such different things, you know. Some of us like sports, you know, so some of us like to go and play soccer, you know, whenever we can. I'm not a sports guy, so for me, I like to explore, walk around, see what the town has to offer, get good food, do my laundry.
Yeah.
Because laundry is the one thing on the road that is, it's, when you get a chance to do your laundry, you should do your laundry, you know, because our schedules are so jam-packed. You know, we could have a laundromat next door, but with our schedule, we may not be able to even go there, you know, so it's, whenever we get the opportunity, that's something I like to do on a day off. And I like to speak to my fiance. You know, she's at home, so I talk to her, and I've got my little dog at home, so I like to make sure everything at home is all good, and that's an opportunity where I have a day to do that, which is cool. And, you know, just other than that, I just kind of relax, because this can get hectic. The last show that I had gone to was to see a band that was called Davy Suicide, which was cool. They played with a band called Blood on the Dance Floor.
I don't know.
There were some other people in that bill too, like Jeffree Star and stuff like that. But I went to go see, you know, some of my friends are in Davy Suicide, so that's who I went to go see last.
It's hard to have actually time when, like, to go there because you might be on a tour when you want to see something, right?
It's a weird thing. You know, when you play as many shows as we play, you know, in the course of a year, and then, you know, whether it be festivals or shows, and you see just band after band after band after band, show after show, and you're dealing with people, and then you get home, you know, and it's like that's your time to be at home and relax. And then there's a show coming in town, you know, it's almost like, okay, do I want to get up right now and go to another show, you know?
Yeah.
Or do I want to stay at home? So for me, it's like if I'm a fan of music, and I'm a fan of the band that's coming through, because there have definitely been some bands that have come into town where I've been like, man, I've got to go see this show, and I'm getting in town to go see it, like when Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax came through LA. And it was right when I'd come off of the road, and I had to go see it. I was like, that's it. I'm dropping everything. I'm going to this show. I don't care how tired I am, and I went. And my fiance went, and her brother, so we went to that. That was really cool. And then I would say that there's a piece of you that says, I just want to sit at home and do nothing. You know, yes, actually, I really enjoyed my time in the Czech Republic. It was, I think it's all an experience. You know, it's so different from the United States. Everything out here, you go from to France to Russia to, you know, UK even. You know, it's just so different, and the culture difference. You know, in the United States, you can go from, you know, California to Texas, and you might only get a language, or not a language difference, but an accent difference, you know, but everything else is still the same. You still have the same type of restaurants, the same type of, you know, people in a sense, you know, but here it's like you go, like Venice, and you have just everything, the way they dress, the way they speak, the way the streets are paved, the way the shops are, you know. And then you go to places like Russia. It's so different, you know, and I really get into that because you get to see life from a different point of view, you know, and really understand it and get to live it. I was born in Paris, so for me, being able to come overseas for me it's extra special for me because I get to see, you know, where I was from, you know, which is really cool. You know, I can't say I do.
Yeah, really? And
But I would like to learn something. I just don't know anything.
For example, like, what do you want to learn? How to say hi or...
Yeah, well, let's start with there. How do you say hello?
Ahoy?
Aoi?
Ahoy? Yes.
Aoi. There, I know a word.
Do you like beer?
How do you say beer?
It's a pivo.
Pivo.
Pivo. Like
Pivo.
with P.
Pivo.
Yes. Pivo.
Oi.
So if you like
Pivo.
to order a beer in Czech, just jedno pivo, prosím.
Jedno pivo, prosím.
Jedno pivo, prosím.
Jedno pivo,
Prosím.
prosím.
Yeah, this R is difficult. It's like prosím.
Prosím.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Good.
Okay. Favorite cuisine? What is my favorite cuisine? Hi, all these tough questions. I would say probably pizza. Yes, in fact, pizza is going to be my favorite cuisine.
But like French or like American
Okay.
or Mexican,
Okay, Mexican food for sure.
Chinese, Japanese.
Mexican food,
Yeah?
hands down. Yes, I could wake up day in and day out and eat Mexican food.
Good.
Red wine for sure.
Yeah.
Red wine.
Was it
I
always?
love red wine. I like Merlots and a Zinfandel.
What is it?
A Zinfandel?
Zinfandel. Is it French wine?
Yes. Please check us out online when you get a chance, and I hope to see you all soon. Also, keep an ear out for LPMD, my side project that I have. We're coming out with a new CD really soon, so please check it out. It'll be really cool. We got some new jams on there and a lot more playing on there. Also, check out my band Betrayal. We'll be coming through your town sometime soon.